Yo, SOENJAY, where you been, man? We've been looking for you. We ain't seen you around Burger World lately, so where you been, huh? You know, around. Well, on a serious note. So, what's on with the channel? It is currently Sunday, February 7th, 2016. My channel's been around for a little over a year. Well, not quite over a year and a half. Or maybe it has been, I don't know. I started in September, late August. Yeah, I guess it's been a year and a half. And so what is going on with the channel right now? So series have ended. Stop Gun 2015 finally ended in the end of 2015. Throughout January, I've kind of just been making up some random TF2 content, but TF2 kind of has grown a little bit stale for me. I mean, granted, I've got over like somewhere over 2,000 hours in it, and I've only been playing it for like 3 or 4 years. But I'm definitely not going to give up on TF2. I'm waiting for matchmaking, and I'm hoping it's going to be somewhat good. Um, the contracts were fun, but this is the third round of contracts, or maybe the fourth, since they introduced them. This is like the third or fourth update with contracts in it, and then they're getting a little bit stale as well. So I don't know, and every time I try to record a contract, things just don't go as planned. So I mean, I could just continue recording TF2, but I feel like unless I've got someone to bounce commentary off of, like I did with my friend Artistinian that one time, it's not going to be too entertaining to watch. Now, on the plus side, Joey is apparently getting a new computer and better internet, so hopefully he will be able to play some TF2 with me some point in the future. We could do that. So, seeing as how it is February 7th, and I have been hyped for this game since its release, like whenever they first said they were going to release it. The first I heard about it was like in November or something. XCOM 2. XCOM 2. I'm not going to beat around the bush. XCOM 2. I enjoyed playing XCOM Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within a whole bunch. I've got over 100 hours in that game, and I just could not wait for XCOM 2. Unfortunately, when it released on the 5th of February, my computer is too cruddy to play it. I had already pre-ordered it and everything, and I've got DLCs and stuff like that for down the line and stuff. So it's gonna be great. So what I did is I actually went out and I got a graphics card. I got a GPU for my computer, and I installed it. And everything fit perfectly, and it looked like it was going to be great. I was going to be able to record some XCOM today. Unfortunately, my computer only has like a 300 power or watt power supply to it, and graphics cards, or rather graphics processing units, because this one has like big fans in it and everything. I didn't know they were so complex, but I have a GeForce GTX 950 that I just got yesterday. I'm looking at it right now, and it takes quite a bit of power. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get an external power source to plug into it, so that way it can run the GPU, and then my computer can run fine. Because when I tried to run it, the computer just wouldn't turn on. The monitor wouldn't turn on. Some fans came on and a few lights, but there just wasn't enough juice in the computer to get everything running. So that's kind of a negative. But on the plus side, I'm going back to school tomorrow, and there's a Best Buy right by school, and I've got like a 2.5 hour gap in between classes. So I'm gonna go to Best Buy, and I'm gonna see if I can find an external power supply for this GPU, and hopefully we'll get XCOM 2 on its way. I'd hope by sometime this week. That's being hopeful, because I'm really itching to play it, and I really want to, I've planned it out. Now this is going to be a great series, because I've been itching for a series. So, series are easier to to make content for, because they're kind of story based a lot of the time. With the GPU, I also have some other games that I could be playing. Brutal Legend, I bought that a while ago, and I really enjoy that game. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it in part of a Let's Play, and I wanted to play it for myself, so I got it on sale one of these times, and it doesn't run very well on my computer. It runs, but it runs very slowly. Also, Fallout 4. I was gifted Fallout 4 by my best friend Duke Eclipse for Christmas, and that doesn't run either. So I'm hoping a GPU will be enough to get Fallout 4 running as well. I've also had an idea for Skyrim since last spring, but Skyrim's kind of an old game. It runs good on my system, but when I try to record it, it runs really slow. So that might be a thing, it might not be. I don't know, it depends on if I want to actually do anything in Skyrim or not. Like I said, it's an old game, but it's, it's an oldie but a moldy. It's a good one. So, on the real-life spectrum of things, school started back up. This is my last semester at college. I'm a radio and television broadcasting major, for those who don't know, and I'm really excited this semester because later on, in about a week or two, I'm going to be hosting my own radio show on the college's radio station, WGFR. Now, unfortunately, WGFR only broadcasts on 10 watts of power, so it doesn't reach very far, needless to say. The college is about, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 miles from my house, and, I mean, it definitely doesn't reach my house. I'd say that WGFR goes maybe 10 or 15 miles in radius. It does constantly stream on WGFR.org, so you can go to the website, and we're always streaming from the radio station directly to the internet. So I'm going to have a show, and it's going to start within a week or two, like I said. I'll be playing mostly classic hits from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. That's what I listen to personally on the radio, like, all the time, so that's obviously what I'm going to play. And my show is going to be from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then on Tuesdays I'm going to have a 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's going to be a nice big chunk of a 2-hour radio show, and I'm really excited for this, and I'm hoping it's going to be great. Other than that, I really don't have too many plans for the channel. Obviously, school's a priority over the channel, but I feel like I'm still going to have enough time because of the nature of my major. There's not a whole lot of homework this semester. I'm taking a course that deals with television studio production and stuff like that, where we have like a 3-hour class twice a week, and it's all in the TV studio, and it's all hands-on stuff. Like, that's not something that you have homework for. I will be, having some like video projects that I'm going to need to do, and I might potentially, depending on what the video projects are, I could upload those as well as just, random bonus content. But the games are definitely not going to go anywhere. I still love gaming. I've always have, always will. Other than that, I guess that's it. That's all I have to say. I guess I'm just going to throw some, like, Left 4 Dead or something behind this. I have nothing else to say. So, that's the update. February 2016. Man, I cannot believe it's 2016. Ay, ay. Anyways, till next time, I've been SOENJAY. So long.